time management and financial literacy. Have you ever felt like there just aren't enough hours in the day? Time is one of our most valuable resources, yet many of us struggle to manage it efficiently. Let's dive into how mastering time management can transform your productivity. The first step is understanding the importance of setting priorities. Not every task on your list deserves equal attention. Use the Eisenhower matrix, a simple tool that helps you categorize tasks based on urgency and importance. It separates what needs to be done now from what can be scheduled for later. Once you've identified your priorities, focus on blocking time for each task. The Pomodoro technique is a great way to break tasks into focused intervals, usually 25 minutes, followed by a short break. This method keeps you energized and helps prevent burnout. Now, it's not just about getting things done, it's also about eliminating distractions. Do you find yourself constantly checking your phone or social media? Consider using apps like Forest or Focus at Will to stay on track. These apps help you maintain focus by minimizing the temptation to multitask, which can actually slow you down. Lastly, time management isn't only about work. Make sure you're scheduling downtime. Relaxation is essential for maintaining a healthy balance, so don't overlook it. With a strong time management strategy in place, let's move on to another crucial life skill, financial literacy. Managing your money effectively is a life skill that will serve you every day. Whether you're saving for a major purchase, paying off debt, or just trying to get by, understanding how to budget can change your life. Start by tracking your expenses. You can use apps like Mint or YNAB. You need a budget to see where your money is going. Do you know how much you spend on coffee or dining out every month? Small expenses add up quickly, and the first step to financial control is knowing where your money goes. Next, build a monthly budget. The 50-30-20 rule is a popular method. 50% of your income goes to essentials like rent, utilities, and groceries. 30% is allocated for wants, like entertainment or dining out. And 20% should be saved or used to pay off debt. Now, speaking of savings, it's essential to have an emergency fund. Aim to set aside at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses. This fund will give you peace of mind, knowing you can handle unexpected events, like losing a job or medical expenses. Once you've established a budget and built an emergency fund, it's time to focus on investing. Learning how to invest in stocks, mutual funds, or real estate can help you grow your wealth over time. Even if you're just starting, investing small amounts regularly can make a big difference over the years. Financial literacy is more than just saving and investing. It's about making informed choices and avoiding bad debt. Make sure to avoid high-interest loans and unnecessary credit card debt, which can quickly spiral out of control. By mastering time management and financial literacy, you're already well on your way to success. In the next part of this series, we'll explore how to sharpen your communication skills and become an effective problem solver. Communication and problem solving. We live in an interconnected world where effective communication is more important than ever. But communication isn't just about talking, it's about being understood, building connections, and creating meaningful interactions. First, let's talk about active listening. Often, when we're in a conversation, we're more focused on what we're going to say next than truly understanding the other person. Active listening means fully concentrating, understanding, and responding to what's being said. Not occasionally. Maintain eye contact, and ask clarifying questions. This shows you're engaged, and it helps build trust. Another important communication skill is clear and concise expression. Especially in professional settings, avoid long-winded explanations. Focus on getting your point across quickly and effectively. Use bullet points in written communication and avoid jargon when it isn't necessary. Also, don't underestimate the power of nonverbal communication. Your body language, facial expressions, and tone of voice often speak louder than words. For example, crossing your arms may come across as defensive, while maintaining an open posture shows you're approachable. Remember, your body language can either reinforce or undermine your message. Next, let's talk about public speaking, a skill that many fear but is critical for career growth and personal confidence. If you're nervous about speaking in front of others, practice with smaller groups first. Use tools like Toastmasters or TED Talks for inspiration and improvement. The more you practice, the more comfortable you'll become. Now, let's switch gears to another critical life skill: problem solving. We face problems daily, from simple tasks like figuring out a schedule conflict to more complex issues like managing a project deadline. Developing problem-solving skills will not only help you handle day-to-day challenges but also make you more resilient in the long run. The first step in effective problem-solving is defining the problem clearly. Ask yourself, what exactly is the issue? Often, we get overwhelmed because we haven't clearly identified what we're trying to solve. Break the problem down into smaller, more manageable parts. Once you've identified the issue, it's time for brainstorming solutions. Don't limit yourself to the first idea that pops into your head. Explore multiple options. This is where creative thinking comes into play. Think outside the box and consider unconventional solutions. For example, if you're struggling with time management at work, could you delegate tasks or automate some of your processes? After brainstorming, it's crucial to evaluate your options. Consider the pros and cons of each potential solution. Which one is the most feasible? Which has the least risk? Sometimes the best solution isn't the easiest, but it may have the most long-term benefits. Now that you've chosen a solution, it's time to take action. Be decisive and move forward with your plan. But remember, not every solution works perfectly on the first try. This is where adaptability becomes important. If your first solution doesn't work, don't be afraid to pivot and try another approach. Problem solving isn't just about fixing things, it's about growth. Every challenge you overcome teaches you something valuable that you can use in the future. By strengthening your problem-solving skills, you're not only solving today's issues but also preparing for tomorrow's opportunities. With strong communication and problem-solving abilities, you're building the foundations for personal and professional success. Combining skills for success. Now that you've learned how to manage your time, master financial literacy, communicate effectively, and solve problems with confidence, it's time to see how all of these skills come together for long-term success. Life is full of challenges, and sometimes it feels like everything is happening at once. But here's the good news. The skills you've developed so far are interconnected, and when used together, they can help you handle almost anything life throws your way. Let's start with how time management and financial literacy can complement each other. By managing your time efficiently, you're better able to track and plan your financial goals. For example, if you're budgeting for a vacation, effective time management will help you stay disciplined in saving money over time. Setting reminders and creating a timeline for your financial objectives can keep you on track. You're not just managing minutes and dollars, you're building a system of discipline that will pay off in the long run. Next, consider how communication plays a role in all aspects of life. Whether you're negotiating a raise, asking for help with a personal project, or even managing conflicts in relationships, good communication is key. The ability to clearly express your thoughts, actively listen, and build meaningful connections can open doors to opportunities you never imagined. In professional settings, people who communicate well often rise faster because they can articulate their ideas and collaborate more effectively with others. Now, what happens when you encounter an obstacle? This is where problem solving ties everything together. Let's say you're juggling a packed schedule and an unexpected financial burden. You'll need to assess the situation, come up with creative solutions, and communicate your needs to others, whether it's reaching out for help or negotiating deadlines. You're using all of your skills, time management, financial literacy, communication, and problem solving, in tandem to tackle the challenge. This holistic approach doesn't just help in crisis moments, it's what creates lasting success in your personal and professional life. Being adaptable, as you've learned in problem solving, means that even when things don't go according to plan, you have the tools to shift, realign, and move forward. Let's dive deeper into adaptability for a moment. It's often said that the only constant in life is change. Your ability to adapt to new situations, learn new skills, and apply what you've learned in fresh contexts is what will set you apart. When you combine adaptability with all the other skills, time management, financial literacy, communication, and problem solving, you're setting yourself up for continuous growth. Growth mindset is another crucial concept to internalize. This is the belief that abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. Instead of seeing failure as an end, see it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Every time you solve a problem, manage your time better, or improve your communication, you're leveling up. Now, you might be thinking, what's next? How can you continue developing these life skills? The key is consistency. Practice makes progress, and the more you apply these skills in your daily life, the more natural they will become. Consider setting small, achievable goals for yourself every week. Whether it's saving a little extra money, speaking up more in meetings, or finding new ways to manage your time, every small step adds up. Before we conclude, let's summarize the main takeaways from this series. Time management helps you get more done by focusing on what's important and eliminating distractions. Financial literacy empowers you to take control of your finances and plan for the future. Communication skills enable you to build stronger relationships, express your ideas clearly, and influence others. Problem solving makes you adaptable and resilient, helping you tackle challenges with confidence. Remember, these skills aren't just for big, life-changing moments. They're meant to be applied in your everyday life, from handling work deadlines to managing personal finances and improving your relationships. And now, before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final tip: never stop learning. The world is constantly evolving, and there's always something new to learn. Keep seeking knowledge, honing your skills, and pushing yourself to grow. In doing so, you'll not only master these essential life skills but also unlock your full potential. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more tips on mastering life skills. Leave a comment below sharing which skill you're focusing on improving right now. We'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any future content designed to help you become the best version of yourself. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.